Don't scroll, this shit getting crazy, y'all. These two Chinese nationals just got caught smuggling a biological pathogen into the US, y'all. And it's not just any pathogen, y'all. They said this junk can wipe out entire wheat and corn supply, y'all. Like, I'm talking about gone.
Two Chinese nationals have been charged with smuggling a dangerous biological pathogen into the United States. And this pathogen is considered a serious threat to our food supply and thus our national security.
This wasn't no accident, y'all. The FBI is calling it agro-terrorism. They saying they brung this shit over to fuck up our food system.
What is good, everybody? Welcome to the channel. It's Linx the Chef. This is Linx Reacts. We got a whole nother level of videos today, man. First off, I'm gonna start by saying happy June 19th to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Whether you black, brown, yellow, red, June 19th is for everybody. So there's that. And if this is your first time here, thank you for coming. This is your second time, third time, thank you for returning. We trying to grow this community. Get in tune with me, you know. Got some more videos that'll make you get the thinking, you know, get the thinking, get the understanding. So I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. You is, it's Linx the Chef. If you got some videos, send them to me, DM to me, everything at Linx the Chef, and we gonna get into it. You already know. Let's go.
Patrick Mahomes had in the first quarter.
Bouchel, a strike to Noah Gray, who spins out a one-tap.
On the long, pass is caught. And man, a big hit.
It's like a glitch in a video game. I've seen this one before. Oh yeah, and I want to give a shout out to everybody who sent me videos, you know what I mean? Hopefully the people that sent me videos are going to start subscribing, but even if you don't, I'm still going to react to them, man. Yeah.
My favorite conspiracy theory by far is the conspiracy theory that there is no conspiracy theories. Like, why the fuck do everybody believe everything is a conspiracy theory? People thought it was a conspiracy theory when only a small amount of companies owned every single brand you could possibly imagine.
Facts.
That turned out to be real. People thought it was a conspiracy theory when they thought there was only a small amount of people who owned every single television network. That turned out to be real.
Facts.
Even cryptids. There's so many cryptids that have been proven to be real that before were considered fake. For the longest time, a lot of people thought dinosaurs weren't real, and those were proven to be real. But then there's another side to it.
When did they prove dinosaurs was real?
We act like the government ain't never lied to us before. All they got to do is shave off the horns and take away the wings, and boom, you got a dinosaur. They look exactly the same. And no, all dragons don't have to fly. All dragons don't have to breathe fire. There's different types of dragons. There's water dragons. There's dragons that are designed just for land, and there are dragons that fly. Same thing with dinosaurs. There's dinosaurs that fly. There's dinosaurs designed specifically just to be in water. There's dinosaurs that spit fucking acid. There's dinosaurs designed specifically just to be on land and run. You never fully know what you think you know. There's always a deeper meaning to everything you could possibly imagine. Especially when the government controls all the media and all the belief systems we come to know as the truth in life. We never truly fully know anything. That's why the conspiracy theory of there's no conspiracy theories is fucking stupid.
I don't believe in dinosaurs.
All right, so I'm over at Granny house. You know how when you go over your grandma's house, you get to playing in the photos and stuff like that, the photo albums, the pictures and shit. So I'm playing around with them, and I'm like, oh shit, Frozone, oh my God, look at that. I'm sitting on my pop lap or whatever. Then I'm like, oh shit, Frozone, look at that. Then I'm like, oh shit, Frozone, Look at that. The Incredibles came out in 2004. How the fuck do I have a Frozen toy in 2001 going on 2002? I don't know. It's just weird.
Maybe the
Maybe
camera's
I'm
just
tripping.
wrong.
Like, maybe I'm doing too much.
Maybe
And it's
the
not
date
that
on the
serious,
camera's
but I
wrong.
really don't get that shit, bro. Because that movie came out at the end of 2004. I think it was like November 4th, 5th, 6th, one of them shits. How could that be in that picture?
Why did dad look so surprised he was getting a picture taken?
Don't scroll. This shit getting crazy, y'all. These two Chinese nationals just got caught smuggling a biological pathogen into the U.S., y'all. And it's not just any pathogen, y'all. They said this junk can wipe out entire wheat and corn supply, y'all. Like, I'm talking about gone.
2 Chinese nationals have been charged with smuggling a dangerous biological pathogen into the United States. And this pathogen is considered a serious threat to our food supply and thus our national security.
This wasn't no accident, y'all. The FBI is calling it agro-terrorism. They saying they brung this shit over to fuck up our food system. One of the suspects is a researcher at the University of Michigan. And the other one, y'all, that's her boyfriend. They said this man was coming from China. He had the shit in his book bag. And the TSA officers caught that shit.
Hey, y'all remember when they was doing a story about all the farmland getting bought up by the Chinese? I do too.
And the crazy thing about this fungus, it don't just kill plants, y'all. This junk can also create toxins that's deadly for animals and humans. This shit sound like The Last of Us, right? So now the DOJ, the FBI, and even Homeland Security are coming together on this because you never know. What if they already smuggled some shit in? This shit crazy.
And that's another reason that I fuck with Trump on the immigration shit, because we don't even know who here. We don't know why they here, what they planning to do, like that Iran stuff. Like, I ain't gonna say too much, but I'm with Trump on that. I'm gonna say that.
But something I find extremely interesting is that one day before his untimely death, Aaron tweeted at Ye West, "Yo, Kanye, let's talk, man to man." On November 3rd, Ye, who was embroiled in yet another controversy, tweeted out screenshots of texts he had received from one Harley Pasternak, specifically threatening to drug Kanye, have him institutionalized, sent back to what he refers to as Zombieland forever, even bringing Ye's kids into the matter. A fitness and nutrition specialist with a clientele list brimming with A-list celebrity talent, from Will Ferrell to John Mayer and Rihanna, Robert Pattinson, Kim Kardashian, Lady Gaga, Ariana Grande, and on and on. For a personal trainer, the guy is majorly connected in Hollywood, even landing a cameo role in one of the Ninja Turtles movies. But Pasternak has another specialty, one that's conveniently omitted from his website.
By the military to help run essentially the superhuman lab, this laboratory called the Defense and Civil Institute of Environmental Medicine. The idea that I was interested in was how drugs and food affect muscular performance. And
when you say drugs, are that like performance-enhancing drugs, or are they all just
kinds of drugs?
Oh, right. Okay.
So working for the military, I wasn't governed by the same laws that the typical person was. So I could look at the impact of certain drugs that are not everyday things.
Harley was a former scientist at the Defense Research and Development Military Station in Canada, or DRDC, which is part of Canada's Department of National Defence Program. This shadowy branch of the Canadian military once included the Defense Research Board, a department that quite literally funded MKUltra with the CIA. If you're unaware of what MKUltra was, or that it was real, it was a top-secret military program that experimented with trauma-based mind control, sensory deprivation, brainwashing, and drugs, including psychotropics and hallucinogens. And though the name of the departments have changed and MKUltra has been partially declassified, it seems as though the associated groups are not only still experimenting, but utilizing what they gathered during MKUltra. Within 1 day of the tweet exposing Pasternak's messages, 2 items were removed from his Wikipedia entry, all references to Kanye West, and the list of his former clients, which include Brittany Murphy, who along with her husband died of mysterious illnesses, most likely spurred on by some kind of strange drug-related poisonings, and Mac Miller, who also died of an overdose. Of Brittany Murphy, Pasternak said she seemed high the last time he saw her, and of Mac Miller, he said Mac would be, quote, pissed he died, end quote. The most unsettling detail about this exchange between Ye and Harley is this. On November 17, 2016, during the kickoff for the second leg of his St. Pablo tour, Ye decided to get some political thoughts off his chest.
I told y'all I didn't vote, right? But if I would have voted, I would have voted on Trump. It's a new world, Hillary Clinton. It's a new world, Barack. It's a new world, Jay-Z.
The next day, he was invited to visit his personal trainer, Harley Pasternak's house in California. Within a couple hours, Kanye was being wheeled into an ambulance, handcuffed to a gurney against his will.
Yeah, I'm actually one of his doctors. I'm just calling to my cell phone, request if we can have some police backup, because I don't think the paramedics,
Are you there, sir?
That voice you hear is or was Kanye's personal doctor, Dr. Farazam, who you can hear called for not only paramedics, but also police backup to have Kanye picked up from Pasternak's house. Dr. Farazam and Harley Pasternak wanted to place Kanye in a 5150 temporary hold. 5150 is the number of the section of the Welfare and Institutions Code, which allows an adult who is experiencing a mental health crisis to be involuntarily detained for a 72-hour psychiatric hospitalization when evaluated to be a danger to others or to himself or herself, or gravely disabled. Ye was transported and admitted to Resnick Neuropsychiatric Hospital at UCLA against his will, where he continued to resist treatment. That night, the paparazzi caught up with Pasternak in his neighborhood. Ye was in that psych ward for over a week, and interestingly, when he was released, the news reports said he had been released after his voluntary admittance. After he was released, Ye's only public appearance was in the lobby of Trump Tower on December 13th, 2016, side by side with the former president after a meeting that Ye described as covering several important issues. After that, Kanye laid low for almost an entire year, his next performance not taking place until about a year later in November of 2017. After his hospitalization and subsequent visits to Trump Tower, fans and online commentators made references between Kanye and the 2017 smash hit Get Out go completely viral.
Now, sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
That movie was wild.
Implying that Kanye was the one in the sunken place, as though he could only make statements in support of the president-elect against Hillary Clinton and against JC and Beyonce if he had been hypnotized, traumatized, and brainwashed. Although in my opinion, it would seem as though whatever happened during his short visit to Pasternak's home and the resulting week-long stay against his will in a psych ward could have been what actually led him into the sunken place. In February of 2017, a complex article noted Malik Youssef, one of Kanye's long-term friends, had visited West at his house and sat with him for 6 or 7 hours. According to Youssef, Kanye had major memory issues that were just beginning to clear up, that he was still healing and trying to recover. This coming 3 full months after a week-long stay at a mental institution. What could he be recovering from? Whatever happened to Ye at that LA home on November 21st, 2016? Many have pointed out that Harley Pasternak seems to be the most clear-cut example of a handler to ever surface in the public eye. Is it possible that Kanye's handlers have reset and controlled him using experimental drugs that Pasternak researched during his time with the DRDC? Whatever the truth is, I believe the text from Pasternak that Ye posted give a brief look into the dark side of being a world-famous celebrity. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, there is a brand new, nearly 40-minute long Celebrity Conspiracy Theories video on my YouTube page. So click the link in my bio and go watch it.
I might have to check that out. Hey, y'all remember when Kanye said, if I disappear and come back, then it's not me? Y'all believe that? Y'all believe this Kanye that's here now is the real Ye? Let me know in the comments, man.
Please don't fuck me over, bruh.
Please don't fuck me over, bruh. I literally begged that man, bruh, on the Bible, man. I begged that man and his wife not to do me like this,
I
bro.
remember that video of her.
And they literally turned around less than 48 hours later and did me exactly how I wish that they didn't, bruh. And it's like, if I don't speak up and I don't tell my story and I don't shine light on this, bro, it's gonna be people still signed to them that can't get out of these deals because people be scared to speak up. And I'm getting DMs and texts from fake investigators and people trying to call me and tell me that they know where I stay. I'm getting told that these people are part of a bloodline and I gotta be careful with the attorneys that I'm dealing with.
That bloodline. What the fuck? I don't play with them dolls, man. I don't even like my kids' dolls. What? Oh nah, they playing games. What? Just burn it. Burn the doll.
You're not playing fair. You'll regret this.
Yeah, I don't play them type of games, dog. Wait, did it move?
Oh my god. Satan, you scared me. Don't do that, dude.
Man, what? That dog scared the hell out of me.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my fucking...
Nah, what was that? See, that's, man, right now, bro, we cannot even tell what's real or not, man. Like, I don't like it. I don't like this AI nonsense. I don't know. Like, I used to be like, boomers can't, like, not boomers, but old heads, old people can't really tell the difference between AI and what's real. And it's getting to the point where nobody can tell now. Cause I be like, is that AI? Man. What is that? Yeah. Not feeling that. Excuse me.
Hey, Dad! Think fast! Listen, that child is going to be a pro athlete.
Guess not. All right, I like the way the direction. I wouldn't have gotten there at all. Hey, 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 Okay, mama. Hey, she was getting it in.
Everybody listen up. You need to get in your seats right now. Hey, you kids, step forward, please. Facing forward, thank you. That's what I like. Whoa. Whoa. Everybody hang on.
I think this is from a movie.
Oh. Is everybody okay? Kids!
Slow down. Okay. Slow down. Okay. I know you didn't get to action, you just told me that. Okay, the kids are gone. They're gone. Okay. I don't know where they went. How many kids total? 45, 50. 45. Stand right there. Stand right there. Do it now.
So this guy's claiming that all the kids on his bus, like 45, 50 kids, he says, vanished. He's nuts. He's going to prison.
This is from a movie. I forgot the name of the movie. Y'all ever seen this movie? So, let me know what the name of the movie is.
Cannot be explained.
Oh, we about to go back down the rabbit hole.
You hear that?
Wolves.
Y'all done? All right, Jake, you going to bed now? All right. Got this nice bottle of boiling water to keep my sleeping bag warm, but I'm not quite ready to go to bed, so I'm just gonna put it right there. On that note, I think I'm gonna get my bed set up. Always try to put something in between the stove and my sleeping bag in case I roll around in the night. I don't want that sleeping bag even touching that stove. It'll melt a hole or worse yet, catch on fire. Go sleep and I'll see you guys.
Is that a portable stove? See, the thing about a melanated man like me, I would never experience wolves laughing because I won't be out there. Simple. It's the same video.
You hear that? Got this night. I don't want that sleeping bag.
Speeding and missing stop signs.
I was just headed to a friend's house. It's like literally right there. It's a birthday party. So,
Got it.
Not mine, but.
Any drugs or alcohol in the vehicle?
No, of course not.
All right. Sit tight, Sarah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Your registration is What the?
I think this is from that same movie.
What the hell? Sarah? 3201. Did this?
Didn't even see it.
All right. No
this
worries.
is my first time being pulled over.
All right. Can I see your driver's license registration, please?
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Here's my license, but this is my mom's car, so.
Where are you headed to where you're speeding and missing stop signs?
I was just headed to a friend's house. It's like literally right there. It's a birthday party. So,
Got it.
Not mine, but.
Any drugs or alcohol in the vehicle?
No, of course not.
All right. Sit tight, Sarah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Your registration is What the? Sarah? What the hell? Sarah? 3201.
Yeah, I think that's that same movie. I missing something? What's going on?
Although the sudden appearance of this girl is startling on its own, it's what happens earlier that's by far the most baffling.
Yeah, what did I
Immediately
miss?
after arriving to the second floor, its door, for some reason, begins to open and close while staying on the same floor. But even stranger is that a faint voice is heard inside the elevator.
I don't know about that one. He can't see that?
There's Tristan. Hit record.
Shut the door, make sure it clicks. Okay, stand back.
Nah. Somebody's in there. Somebody's in there, dog.
Play your footage. Stop. Play it live. Play it live.
What was that? Hold up. What was that? No.
Voice is heard inside the elevator.
Nah. What was that?
Open it up.
Did y'all see that little orb or something ride by or fly
Play
by?
your footage. Stop. Play it live. Play it live.
Right there. You seen it? Did you see that? What the? Yo, why are they playing games, bro? Why?
Get away from me.
People play too much, man.
Hey, Tilly, come outside real quick.
You better go. I'm about to call the cops.
Hey, bro. Hey, Tilly.
No. I'm about to call the cops.
You ain't called the cops last time, bitch.
What?
Yeah, I'm about to call the cops. I'm not playing. 10 seconds.
No, I just need her to help me look for something real quick.
No. Get off my lawn.
No, she's gonna help me look for something real quick.
Okay,
Tilly, come outside.
Get off my lawn. Get off. Go. Go. You better go.
Hey,
I'm not playing. You better go. No.
Hey, I think she dropped
I
the
can
key.
fix that another day. You gotta go. I can fix that another day. You gotta go.
Hey, she dropped her.
Hey, you better
debit card.
You better go. I'm not playing.
Yeah, he doing too much talking out already. Let bro have it.
No, you gotta go. I'm not playing. You better go. Call the cops. You better go.
Oh, he in. Oh, I thought he got in.
Has been in my freezer for 37 years. And I was always told it was like a wedding cake top.
Adam Smith had been living in this apartment, taking care of his mother who passed away from cancer just days ago. He showed us a photograph of a wrap box that was in his freezer. He said his mother kept it inside their freezer for decades and told him to stay away from it. He opened it after she passed away.
There was a pink blanket, baby blanket. And when I reached down and touched it, and I could feel a foot, and I could see the baby's head with hair was still attached to it.
He's distraught thinking about the possibility that that child may have been his sister and what his mother may have done. Preliminary testing led investigators to believe the child was wearing clothes made in the mid to late 1960s and that he was younger than 1 year old when he died. The baby was never legally named, police say.
There's a baby in his freezer? For 37 years?
This is probably one of the scariest videos I've seen in a long time. So this is Noah. He was on a camping trip one night, and while he was on his way back from said camping trip, he decided to pull off the side of the road and catch some Z's. What ends up happening that night is something so chilling, something so horrifying that you guys probably need headphones for it.
I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is. And there's someone walking
don't sound that scared, man.
Try to see if I can flash my light to get him scared. There he is.
Now, from what I understand, the individual knocking on his doors and windows was only there for about an hour and a half, or something like that. But he did finally leave, and Noah was able to get out of there safe and sound.
That wasn't that scary.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it. And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause. But I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog.
And I just want y'all to know, when I get these videos, I don't watch them until I watch them with y'all. So it's like we watch them together for the first time. So if you see me jump back, I'm not joking. I'm really a scary 6'4", 250 black man.
She's up in that room upstairs.
Where's the dog?
Josie? Josie? And she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. I just don't really know what she's staring at.
That's a nice closet, though.
Like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like, what? What is it? So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property. So this was my grandparents' ranch, and it was their wish to...
Oh, so that's her family buried there, because it would have been weird if it wasn't.
That's where they were. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses. And so that's really all that there's to it, but things have been quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just like...
She said that's all cats?
Around it, because we, during the day, we leave that gate. See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come and hang out here all the time now. It's a newer development. Like, why? They just kind of come and really freeze.
That's crazy.
And they just kind of will freeze and won't move. So, yeah. Hi. Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like I just like stand and like. Are you for real right now?
That just made that shit just made the hair stand up on my back, bro. I'm not even lying.
We all know they hide the truth in plain sight. New on Netflix 20.
Yo, that just got me.
25.
What was?
Call FAA. Feds? Yes. We're gonna shut down this whole airspace. Okay, what if the government built this thing? I doubt it. Why? Because it works. What the hell happened here? Sheriff Perkins! The plane snapped straight into it.
I'm still tripping off that last video, man.
So that conspiracy theory where people are trafficking human organs has now gotten a little deeper. So this 21-year-old former flight attendant was arrested for trafficking $3.3 million worth of a psychoactive drug containing ground human bones. Ground human bones. Let me repeat, this former 21-year-old flight attendant was arrested for trafficking $3.3 million worth of a drug containing ground human remains. She was arrested at the airport with this drug called Kush. Over 100 pounds of this drug.
She looked
that's only
familiar.
found on the black market.
Like
Take a
I
look
might
at
have
this.
seen her on
This is the
Instagram or
article about
something.
the stuff that she was caught with and was arrested for. Now, it's totally unclear of who is purchasing this stuff. I guess maybe it's people that are tired of the stuff that they've been using, you know, and they want something a little bit different. But this contains.
They mixing human bones with fat. That's a wild combination.
Human bones. Now, if you go back and check out some of my videos and all the stories that have been coming out of people arrested for selling human bones, it's got to make you think, where are they going? Maybe we know now. Well, she is facing up to 25 years to life. Now,
is it just me or do she look like Adele? Maybe it's just me.
here's the question on my mind, and the question I want to ask you. How long do you think she's going to survive once they found out what she was caught for and the people that she was transporting it for? How crazy is this story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, I'd love to hear from you.
See, when people say stuff like that, that's how I know they never been to jail. Because, I mean, maybe in the feds, people find out what you locked up for, and, you know what I mean, you got to handle it the way you handle it. But in the state, pretty much people just mind their business. So if she ain't doing federal time, ain't nobody really gonna give a fuck what she locked up for. Yeah, and she a pretty face, so you know she gonna have those what they call them, bull daggers. They gonna be on the line.
Is there a toothpaste that you don't recommend?
A toothpaste that has a black dot on the, you know, the end of the toothpaste that you roll up.
Uh-huh.
Under it has a black dot that has chemicals in it. That would be the one you don't.
Sorry, my chair's so squeaky.
Or green
It's a brand new chair too.
I mean, those are better toothpaste.
Yeah.
The one I use is Aquafresh.
Oh, okay. Aquafresh, that's like the...
That's like the dollar store brand.
I use fancy. Don't you share?
What's that?
What type of toothpaste you use?
I don't.
You don't? There
Nope.
you go. He's a dentist too.
Jesus, dude, just a little bit of dirt on there.
But he
Just
does
rough it on there.
But I don't use any toothpaste.
Listen, he,
Oh, really?
he does root canals for a living, right? He doesn't want you to brush your teeth.
Really?
Never brush your
My
teeth.
marketing strategy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna not use anything myself to show everybody else this is how you do it.
Now there's an influencer right there.
That's an influencer, yeah.
Don't use toothpaste. That's an influencer
Yeah,
right there.
that's true. That's true. That's
Like technically, he's right. I mean, you don't really need to put toothpaste on it as long as you mechanically remove the stuff.
Really?
That's probably just as good.
Really?
So you don't need toothpaste.
Well, what would you put on your toothbrush?
You would just put water on there.
Really?
You could.
That's dumb.
I feel like this is a controversial
I think
statement.
people enjoy brushing their teeth with. Do you think people enjoy brushing their teeth with toothpaste?
Would enjoy brushing their teeth
With toothpaste, I think there's a certain joy about having the toothpaste on the toothbrush. It kind of foams on your gums, makes your breath tingly in your mouth.
Don't you want the fluoride or whatever it is, right?
Nah, we could go into that. It's a whole different conversation, Chris.
I ain't never been to a dentist that told me never use toothpaste. And he said he uses toothpaste, but he uses the cheap one. So I don't know if that what to take from that video.
So if you guys haven't watched my video, go watch it. It's about how we are, the events from 1961 is repeating itself here in 2025. And that's just based off of everything that's happened so far this year. But here are some things that the government wants to keep a secret. The government already know these certain things. Number one, they already know what the hell is down in that ocean. That's why they stopped going down there. They also already know that time travel is real, and I'm pretty sure there's some scientist somewhere that's experimenting. Matter of fact, there's some guy on Instagram that claims to be from the future. Apparently, he's stuck here in this time. They already caught a gang of fucking aliens. They know what the hell is going on as far as that. And they know that at the end of the day, these aliens have, you know, high technology. They are able to defeat and destroy this world if they wanted to. And that's based off of their aircraft just alone. They know that. They also know that Elon Musk a fucking alien or something. And all that Stargate shit, remember that movie or the TV show The Stargate? That shit is real. There are portals all over this world. They also know that's where that's why there's pyramids on different continents, not just in Egypt. And they know how to shut them down. Most other worlds are way more advanced in this civilization, so that's why they shut all the Stargates down. If you guys are knowing what I'm talking about, go ahead and drop a comment on what you think. And also, that's why all these movies be coming out. Like, we have The Matrix, where they're pointing out that, you know, we're being controlled, we're living in a program. All that Outer Limits and Stargate shit, that there's some truth in all of these stories. It may not be the exact truth, but there's truth to all of that. And the government here in the United States, they definitely know. Other governments know too.
Okay, stick with me real quick, y'all.
Hold up, man. See, what I don't be feeling about them type of situations or them type of theories is why we gotta be the lowest on the totem pole when it comes to portals opening. Like, everybody's civilization is so much more advanced than us. They're so advanced. Like, we not advanced. We not advanced enough. Like, why is our civilization so low? Why everybody else is so much more advanced than us? And she didn't give us no examples or nothing. Like, she talking about movies, and I don't know. I feel like we pretty advanced for myself. I'm looking at the situation I got right here. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty advanced compared to 20 years ago. So yeah, I'm just. Yeah.
Isn't it ironic that the same police officer that was an incident manager in the Las Vegas incident where that country concert happened and over 50 people lost their lives was the same person who was the chief when the Maui fires happened? Mind you, he was just mentioned in an amended civil suit in the Diddy case where he was allegedly the chief who told this victim not to pursue anything and to just go home when she was trying to seek help against Diddy. Now, I can't confirm any of these allegations against this person, but what I will say is there's so much that happens on a regular basis that I somewhat forgot about these tragedies. Like, my heart mourned in the moment when these things occurred and these people were losing their lives, but it's just like back to back. 1 minute we're talking about Oprah and The Rock and fundraisers and tunnels in Maui. Then we're talking about tunnels in Las Vegas and tunnels in Los Angeles. Then we're talking about UAPs and UFOs and balloons, random balloons getting taken down from the sky. Then we're talking about politics. Then we're talking about things happening on the other side of the world and, you know, rubble and people being pulled out of buildings. Then we're talking about Bayside. Like, literally every day trauma ensues our world, and chaos is just being funneled back to the point where we can't even keep up. No matter what happens, you could literally have a hit happen right in front of your face and you'd be like, well, I still got a doctor's appointment, I still got a bills to pay, gotta go to work, still got a vacation to go to, gotta catch a flight, gotta get on a cruise. We are numb. We are numb as a world because they're just feeding trauma, feeding chaos back to back, and we don't even have time to fact check. At this point, when I looked at what just happened in Minnesota and the man with the mask showing up to these people's house at 2 a.m, and I'm just like, he just went through the front door? Did they open the door? Or did he just like go through the front door? Like, how did any of this happen? So many missing pieces of information, and guess what? We just have to move on to the next thing because there's always the next thing. When did it get like this? Is it because social media is oversaturated to the point where we can't just get enough? I just say all that to say, like, we're just desensitized. Like, we can't keep up. I can't keep up, and I just know I'm not the only one that feels like this. Let me know if you've gone down any of these rabbit holes, because I just think about it, it's like, we just had this lady screaming about what she saw on a plane, and then we just move on to the next thing. You can't even investigate anything anymore because everything is happening so fast. Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you don't know what I'm talking about, save this video, go look into one of all of these things, come back, let me know what you think, and whatever else comes out, I'll be back with more. So make sure you like, follow, stay for some more tea, because there will always be more tea. Isn't that crazy?
I'm a firm believer that social media is the best selling drug right now. It ain't nothing outselling social media. Everybody could be who they want. You can say what you want. You can portray that you living your best life. But me personally, I've been taking the time out to stay off of social media for certain times of the day. Like, I can't like completely not be on it because I got a lot of business endeavors that I deal with, but social media is 100% a drug and everybody's addicted to it.
You ever been down the Paramount rabbit hole? Yeah, watch these 22 stars go and hover over the waters and then congregate over the Paramount. Para means what? Means breath. Breath means what? Well, breath means spirit, and it hovered over the waters in Genesis. So we have, count them, 22 stars, Paramount, paranormal mountain. What could be the paranormal mountain? Well, I'll tell you what, it's Mount Hermon. What's crazy is, in the book of Enoch, 200 angels fell on Mount Hermon and congregated, and there was 22 leaders that were named. Enoch chapter 6, and you can pause and read, but 200 angels, 22 of those were named, and these are all the angels that fell down and congregated at Mount Hermon to talk about how they were going to basically take over the world with unrighteousness. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. I'll give you the opportunity to pause and read all of this, because in Enoch chapter 6 through 10, there's some interesting things that I personally feel like speak to what's going on right now. And when it comes to stars, Revelation 9 talks about a star fell from heaven and he was given the key to the bottomless pit. And Revelation 9:11 talks about Apollyon. Mount Hermon means the mountain of the chief. What chief? Could it be that chief star that looked like lightning falling from heaven? Hey, Yeshua saw it. It's so funny that stars, falling stars, are referred to as angels and angels referred to as stars. And you got this Paramount with 22 of these named stars, and the name Hermon meaning devoted to destruction. And in German it means soldier. So this is the mountain of the chief, where 22 soldiers met to talk about destruction.
And it's so weird that celebrities are called stars. And there's the Hollywood Walk of Fame with all of these stars that are named. I'm wondering if these fallen angels have inhabited bodies and taken over to bring more destruction to the earth. Because it seems that Hollywood and the music industry, they all promote unrighteousness and ungodliness, and it's like they're trying to spread it across the world. And if this Paramount is paying homage to this situation that happened in the Book of Enoch, well, then that would have to mean that they know exactly what they are doing, and they're doing it on purpose. This is just the tip of the iceberg, because every 22 of these leader angels that are named, their names have meanings. They lead the 200 fallen angels that bring unrighteousness to the world. All the evil, the freaking magic, and all this crazy stuff that's going on. Superb owl rituals and all this creepy Masonic ritual. Oh, did you know that Mount Hermon is actually on the 33-degree north longitude? 33. Oh,
did not know that.
1/3 of the angels fell with Lucifer, and 1/3 out of 100% just so happens to be 33.33%. This is just to get you started. Start going down this rabbit hole. Find out for yourself. Look, they know what they're doing. They're paying homage to these fallen angels because, hey, they might just be the fallen angels. So next time you see a falling star, don't wish upon it.
He was cooking.
So, breaking news. New Mandela effect. Domino's Pizza's newest commercial claims they've never had stuffed crust pizzas before 2025. And I know that's a lie, because I've had it multiple times from there, and I don't even eat the cheese. I just pulled the cheese out of the bread like I do the pizza. So you can't tell me they never had stuffed crust pizza. Now Mandela need to take his effect that's on back to where he came from, because what you doing? Whose world is this? This can't be the earth that we from, because we've had stuffed crust.
I don't know if Domino's ever had stuffed crust. I think it was Pizza Hut. I think Pizza Hut had the stuffed crust.
I had the opportunity over the years to interview, again, people who have worked at the test site at Groom Lake. One gentleman spent 12 of his 30 years in black programs at Groom Lake. When I asked him, I said, first of all, I said, do you believe in UFOs? And he looked at me with a straight face in one-on-one. He said, absolutely, positively, they do exist. I said, can you expand upon that? He said, no, I can't. About a year later, we were talking about, again, activities at Groom Lake. And I asked him, I said, you know, can you really tell me what's happening out there? And he said, well, there's a lot of things that are going on there that I won't be able to tell you until the year 2025.
That's this year.
Things in the Nevada desert that would make George Lucas envy.
What are they waiting on? It's 2025 now.
Recently, there's a lot of speculation there's going to be a really, really big tsunami. Because
yeah, see, there's some shit happening.
Yeah, because there's a prophet, and she predicted so many things that happen.
Yeah,
I'll show you. Her name is Ryo Tsuki.
Yeah.
So one of the things she predicted, and this was way back.
Yeah.
She made all of these different prophecies, and they all came true. One of them being one day there's gonna be a virus, and there's gonna be a pandemic.
Yeah.
And everybody's gonna go into quarantine. That fucking happened.
Yeah.
She said it's gonna disappear and come back though in 2030. So that's one of the prophecies she made.
Okay,
one of the predictions.
Yeah.
But another one is she predicts in July of 2025. So this July coming up.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to go to the Philippines, fam. I wanted to go to Japan this year.
That's in 3 months.
In July, yeah.
Yeah.
But this prediction,
that's next month.
For July 2025, a huge tsunami is gonna hit Asia, specifically around Japan and Philippines area.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But the things that she predicted, like the pandemic, and there's a few other things. Yo, if she's right, even just knowing this information, I might as well just stay away. Because there's already signs of things happening with that earthquake.
The foot.
Yeah, if there's already a little bit of signs, bro, like maybe just chill out for a bit.
Yeah, real shit.
Hey, we can come back to this video if it really happened.
Let us never tolerate outrageous conspiracy theories.
We are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
The people pushing for totalitarianism don't care one whit for them. Once their usefulness is done, out of here. If you're not going to have something positive to contribute to the new world order, you're out of here. Forget about you. They don't care.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations
that and we will be was different.
Its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
The Theosophical Society has had more influence on the United Nations than any other religious society, whether you would call it Christian or a cult.
Theosophist Alice Bailey, who actually put great store in the United Nations for bringing the world together spiritually. One example is someone I already mentioned, the Lucis Trust of Alice Bailey. Used to be called the Lucifer Trust, but some folks from Ligonier got in touch with them and said, we did well promoting Ligonier, and you'd better change your name too. That was a joke, folks. Loosen up. The Lucifer Trust, now known as the Lucis Trust, has been in charge of the meditation room of the United Nations ever since its founding. It's still it. Its goal is to bring all religions and nations together.
Now, for the first time in the history of that Yale club, 2 of its former members will go head-to-head for the presidency. Also the first time in the history of that slightly less secretive organization, the United States of America. That's right, John Kerry was also in Skull and Bones.
You were both in Skull and Bones, the secret society. It's so secret we can't talk about it. What does that mean for America? The conspiracy theorists are going to go
I'm
wild.
sure they are. I don't know. I haven't seen the website.
Number 322?
First of all, he's not the nominee. And, look, I look for...
Are you prepared to lose?
No, I'm not going to lose.
You both were members of Skull and Bones, a secret society at Yale. What does that tell us? Not much, because it's a secret. Is there a secret handshake? Is there a secret code?
I wish there were something secret I could manifest.
322, secret number?
There are all kinds of secrets, Tim, but one thing is not a secret. I disagree with this president's direction that he's taking the country.
Remember the student who got tasered when he confronted Senator Kerry at a university event and wouldn't step away from the microphone?
Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me.
Were you a member of Skull and Bones in college at first? Were you in the same secret society? Hey, don't tase me, bro!
And that was the before and the after at this event.
Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom
I love
of choice.
George Carlin, man.
You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own
He
you.
was way ahead
They
of his
own
time.
Everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear.
Hollywood is the one that keeps all this power structure and all this culture of racism and sexism and classism and genderism and all of it in place. They continually feed it, and they make a lot of money doing it. and they do it at the behest of their masters who run everything. And it blows my mind, but that's the culture. It's a culture of fear for sure. You know, and it's a big culture of mind control too. MK Ultra mind control rules in Hollywood. If you don't know, Google that and look into it.
My question is, should Christians be concerned with all the talk of the Illuminati? It seems wherever there are Christians these days, there is conversation about a new world order that is coming soon that will persecute Christians. Is there a conspiracy against us? Is there anybody out there who more than 2 or 3 are plotting together against us? Brethren, the scripture speaks about a kingdom of darkness. You know what this world around us? Are there secret groups out there? Are there people out there who are demons? The devil himself are in collusion to damn men. Is there a conspiracy? Yeah. Are there people plotting against God, against his anointed? Scripture says so. Of course there is.
I don't know why this is stuck on this picture right there.
I've read every fucking theory on how they built those pyramids. The Great Pyramid of Giza has 2,300,000 stones in it. Some of them are the weigh between 2 and 80 tons. Some of them are cut from a quarry that's hundreds of miles away. These things point, that pyramid is shaped perfectly. Like, if you fucked up like a 1/4 inch there, a 1/2 inch here, by the time you get to the top, that thing's a mess. But meanwhile, it's not. It's perfect. It's also perfectly aligned to true north, south, east, and west. And they're not really sure how old it is. They think it's, they date it to 2,500 BC. But that's just because of organic particles that they pulled from inside stones. But they also say that they probably could have sealed those stones and resealed those stones over time. You're dealing with like a gigantic mystery of unfathomable proportion.
Yeah.
The world is a stage, bro. Like, they got up there with the makeup, the camera crews. They had a whole little plot going for them on what to argue about. And a lot of people are eating it up thinking this stuff is organic, like it's legitimate. They're honestly just energy farming, bro. Like, you guys really think they don't discuss this stuff off the camera, off the scene? Like, you guys think they just go in there, okay, it can be whatever it's going to be. They can't do that, let's be honest. You're going to air footage like this in front of millions of people. There's going to be some sort of script to it, whether you guys want to accept that or not. I'm not even surprised, but to see the amount of people that I do in the comments, and they're up in arms about this whole thing, picking sides, you guys are playing right into the plan, playing right into the trap. Like, you can't care about this stuff. You have to see through it. Both of them, multi-millionaires, billionaires, and they have nothing to do with people like us, but yet you guys are so involved with this fake story, so involved with this business. And that's going to be the strong delusion that the Bible's talking about, that people are going to be coming underneath. So eager to hear out what these folks got to say, and all of it is for your demise and your destruction. And unfortunately, majority of the people who is listening to this video right now will not understand that until the demise and said destruction comes.
He's right.
Why don't we just say a bunch of things that we know that they'll never cover? Okay, ready, go. Trump Jr. didn't have any silverware in his house. No one thought that was weird? Are we still rolling? Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia put money into Disney, so just know there won't be any girl characters in the next Cars movie. Are we still rolling? This is wild. Why have so many presidents' chefs died? Weird.
I didn't know about
Boy
that.
Scout of America, they renamed itself Scouting America. You know how else changed their name? Sean Combs. Just saying. Let's learn something in 2025. I can't believe you guys are still letting me go. This is amazing. I love CNN. Please stop me, Andy, because I will just keep going.
Happy New Year, Whitney Cummings.
Keep going.
Am I still streaming?
Yes.
This is amazing.
All right. I think that's it, y'all. If you made it this far, please hit a subscribe, man. Thank you for joining me through this long video of TikToks that people have sent me. I appreciate everybody that sent me the videos. Thank you. Make sure you question everything. That's my favorite motto. That's my favorite saying. Question everything, man. Don't let nothing get by you without asking questions. And until next time, man, Linx the Chef, man. If you got some videos you want to send them to my Discord, it'll be right up here. Or no, up there. You'll see it. My Discord if you want to send it to me, or you could just DM them to me on one of my platforms. Everything at Linx the Chef, man. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next time.